Some say you just know when you meet the love of your life. And when Amy Giberson started dating Justin Pounders, she just knew that he was her one true love and the man she wanted to walk up the aisle with. But when she showed him a picture of herself in preschool, he looked at it in shock. What he saw in the corner of the photo completely blew his mind. Hello, wonderful people. I'm Scott Leffler for Wonderbot. And here is 30 years after this girl posed for a preschool photo, her fiancé looked at the picture and gasped. Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos. Giberson grew up in St. Petersburg, Florida, and when she was in preschool, she had a crush on a little boy in her class. The cute kindergarten romance involved playing with the building blocks, eating lunch together, and enjoying games of tag in the schoolyard. And although more than 30 years have passed since then, their teacher still remembers it well. One-time owner and teacher at Sunshine Preschool, Diane Tarr, recalled the toddler's brief dalliance. She told People in November 2015, they had a blast with each other. It was a quiet, bashful romance. They liked each other from afar. It was a young love, like a sweet crush. As the kids were only 3 years old, however, this love affair wasn't destined to last. Inevitably, Giberson and her toddler Beau went their separate ways after they graduated kindergarten. And eventually Giberson moved away to university and forgot all about her preschool crush. As she moved into adulthood, though, Giberson's romantic life proved far from perfect. She'd been hurt so often, in fact, that her friends began stepping in with advice, telling her not to be so full-on in her romances. In November 2016, Giberson told Cosmopolitan, "People would tell me, don't be so open, Amy, don't trust so easily. But if I stopped doing that, it wouldn't be me. It's just absolutely nuts that I was the tragically misguided girl who was always let down." By the time she turned 32, Giberson had returned to her hometown of St. Petersburg and felt ready to settle down. And to increase her chances of finding her dream man, she signed up to an online dating site. Then her profile caught the attention of fellow St. Petersburg local, Justin Pounders. Like Giberson, Pounders had recently returned to St. Petersburg, and he had a heartbreaking love story of his own. In 2012, his fiancée, Adrienne Roberts, was attacked and tragically killed the night before the couple were due to move in together. She was on her way home from farewell drinks with her roommate when the murderer struck. 2 years later, Pounders felt finally ready to move on from his devastating loss. So he returned to St. Petersburg looking for love. And that's when he came across Giberson's profile on the dating website. Both Pounders and Giberson felt an instant connection. Pounders told People in November 2015, "I saw her photo and for whatever reason was instantly drawn to her. She just had this great energy. You could tell. I can't explain it, but I knew I had to get to know this girl." Wasting no time, the pair arranged their first date. On December 3rd, 2014, the two met for dinner at a restaurant. Giberson, for one, felt an immediate attraction. She told People, "When we met up and we hugged, it was like I'd known him my whole life." Their connection was so strong, in fact, that their waiter marked the date on their dessert plate. Giberson later told Cosmopolitan, "Not even halfway through dinner, I found myself shivering because I was so excited. I remember telling myself, I'm going to be having dinner with this man for the rest of my life." They began to meet up every day, and quickly their love blossomed. After 2 months of dating, Pounders made a confession. Giberson told Cosmopolitan, "Justin casually mentioned he always liked my name because his first crush was a girl named Amy in preschool. I joked and said, well, it wasn't me, so I don't want to hear about this, Amy." A further month into their blooming relationship, Giberson noticed Pounders touching a scar on his forehead. He revealed that he'd been playing on the monkey bars in preschool when he fell, cutting his head open. It was then that they discovered they had more in common than they first realized. As it turned out, Pounders had attended Sunshine Preschool, the very same preschool Giberson went to 30 years earlier. They'd known they both grew up close by, but since they didn't know any of the same people, they didn't believe their paths had ever crossed. Excited at the coincidence, Giberson asked her mom to find the old photos from her preschool days. And when she showed them a couple pictures of her class, just how closely their paths connected became clear. There they were, sitting side by side. Giberson told People, "We asked our parents to dig up any preschool photos they had. Justin's mom found a photo of the two of us together, and I started crying. I was ecstatic. I was the Amy he liked all those years ago. It was definitely meant to be." A year after they met for the second time, Pounders planned a special surprise for Giberson. The couple appeared on The View, retelling their amazing story. Then the cameras paid an unexpected visit to the preschool where they first met, where the students were holding up a sign that read, "Amy, will you marry me?" Exactly a year later, Giberson became Mrs. Amy Pounders. They got hitched on November 18th, 2016 at the Mahaffey Theater in St. Petersburg. And so, just like a real-life fairy tale, these newlyweds got their happily ever after, 30 years after they even knew it began in preschool. The couple believes a higher power had a hand in their finding each other again, perhaps with Pounders' former fiancé acting as his guardian angel. He told people, "Someone or something definitely decided we weren't supposed to reconnect until now." And Giberson added, "If you keep an open heart and an open mind, you can find your true love. You just have to believe and have faith."